I want to take a minute today and do part 2 in our 4-part care series. So in part 1, we talked about the C component of care, which was to communicate openly and honestly and from the heart. Today, I want to talk about the A part of care, which is the audible and how to listen. And coming up later will be the reassurance part of the series, talking about how each person's a valuable asset. And the last part is E for empathy, to remind to treat your team with compassion. So let's dive right into the audible listening part. I want to make sure that you actually get feedback from your team, listen to them, not in a sense that you minimize what they have to say. I want you to foster an environment where it's okay for them to disagree with you. Foster an environment where it's okay to say the difficult things, to talk about the elephants in the room, and to make sure that they feel comfortable talking to you. Some people are not going to be able to do this face to face. They're not going to be able to do this in an email because it's too permanent. They might want to do it over a voicemail. They might want to leave you a voicemail late at night when you're not at your desk. They might want to do a voice memo where they can listen back to themselves and then send it to you. Allow them to do this. What you need to do as a leader is to make sure that you foster open communication. It needs to be honest, and you need to make sure that you listen to what they say. In a face-to-face communication where someone is giving you information, make sure not to dismiss them as soon as that information is given. You want to make sure to summarize what was just said, repeat it back to them to make sure that you heard and understood what they were saying. If you have positive feedback, do it right then. Give it to them. They want to hear it. That would be the fantastic way to end the conversation. If you don't have positive feedback, then say, let me take a minute, let me think about this overnight, I'll get back to you tomorrow, and then get back to the person, whether it be face-to-face, in writing, voicemail, email, whatever you want to do to communicate back with them. But always thank them for the information. Just saying thank you, I needed to hear this, is something they don't expect, but they will really appreciate. So I just want to make sure that when you finally get that open dialogue going with someone, that you encourage it and thank them for their time. So I'm going to thank you for your time today, and if you really enjoyed this, pass it on and recommend it to a friend. Thank you.